Want to retire before 40? The dream of retiring before you turn 40 is something that sounds impossible. But with right resources and right financial management, this dream is very much achievable. Let's be honest here. We would all like to retire before 40 with a luxurious car parked next to our huge mansion with a huge pool overlooking the mountains and the clouds. But what about our daily supplies and expenses? Your electricity bills, water bills, food, clothing, shelter, etc. Yes, we know it's hard. That's why we are here to explain what you can do to help make this dream of yours achievable. So first of all, what is financial freedom? Financial freedom usually means having enough savings, financial investments and cash on hand to afford the kind of life we deserve for ourselves and our families. To become financially free, you must pay off your consumer debts, build a safety net of saving funds and create huge passive income through investing to pay your current and expected future living expenses. You might have heard of the 50-30-20 rule, which means 50% of your income should go to your needs, 30% for your wants and 20% towards savings. If you go by this rule, you may not be able to retire before 40, but maybe at 60s. To retire in 40, one must adopt FIRE strategy, where 50 to 70% of total income should go towards saving. So, what are the 3 steps you should take to retire before 40? Learning from the FIRE movement can be summed up in 3 points. Determine your saving percentage. You should be prepared to save up to 50 to 70% of your total income. Second, calculate your target retirement corpus. Wondering how much you would require on retirement. You can multiply the total annual expenses by 25 to find out the retirement corpus you might require. For example, if your annual expenses are rupees 10 lakh, you would require 10 lakh into 25, that is 2.5 crores as a retirement fund under FIRE. So we come to the third strategy, find out how long will it take to reach your goal. Saving money from your salary alone may not be enough to help you retire early. So you could say that most important aspect of achieving early retirement is goal-based investing. Let's see why this is the case through an example. Assume Mr. Rohit and Mr. Sharma both earn rupees 1 lakh per month. Mr. Rohit invests 20% of his monthly income in a savings bank account. Mr. Sharma invests 20% of his monthly income in assets like mutual funds and stock. After 20 years, Mr. Rohit would earn good returns, but the interest rate will be low as 4 to 6%. After 20 years, Mr. Sharma would get better and higher returns if he invests 20% of his monthly income in assets like mutual funds via SIP. The returns will be 12% approximately. If one can accumulate an adequate corpus by the age of 40, that will meet one's need for the rest of one's life. One can easily afford to stop working and do whatever one wants for the rest of one's life. This is, however, cannot be accomplished by investing in bank, fixed deposit, recurring deposit or other traditional investment vehicles. To obtain such a large corpus, one must undoubtedly take risk and invest in stocks or mutual funds. Some of the best yearly retirement investments are stock, mutual fund, ETF, gold or gold stocks and PPF. Stocks. Stocks provide investors with great potential for long-term growth. Investors who are willing to hold stocks of fundamentally strong companies for a long period of time, say example of 15 years, have generally been rewarded with a strong and positive returns. However, stock prices fluctuates both up and down. Mutual funds. Retirement goals can be only made by investing in mutual funds that has outperformed other investments by providing higher than inflation returns. However, in order to do so, one must select a diverse portfolio. SIPs, for example, can help you plan your mutual fund investments. According to the experts, one can start a SIP with as little as rupees 100 while still in the 20s. As your earnings grow, you can increase the amount. Saving from the start provides greater compounding benefits and helps the money grow. ETF, an exchange traded fund, is a pooled investment securities that functions similar to mutual fund. ETFs typically track a specific index, sector, commodity or other assets. But unlike mutual funds, ETFs can be bought and sold on a stock exchange in the same way that regular stocks can. Gold or gold stocks. Growth investors are typically more interested in gold stocks Then income investors. Gold stocks typically rise and fall in tandem with gold prices. But there are some well-managed mining companies that are profitable even when gold prices are low. Increase in the price of the gold are frequently exaggerated in gold prices. PPF. Along with SIPs, other option to consider when investing is Public Provident Fund. Despite the fact that PPF has a 15-year initial lock-in period, is fully guaranteed the government and provides long-term returns of 7 to 8% interest rate compounded annually. Depositors can also extend their investments indefinitely 5 years increments after the initial 15 years lock-in period expires. The bottom line when it comes to retiring by 40 is that you have to be proactive. So run the numbers and take advantages of every opportunity to invest and earn. Start your investment journey with Tradeplus at 0% brokerage fees and 0 AMC. Visit our website tradeplusonline.com. Check out the link in the description to know about different types of investment opportunities in Tradeplus. Thank you.